I'm currently outside during one of the world's craziest winter storms. We're getting around 24 to 36 inches of snow here, and it is currently -3 degrees Fahrenheit or -20 degrees Celsius. And what I want to do today is a bunch of different outdoor activities to see if they're feasible to do during a winter storm. I'll be doing things like going down a slip and slide, setting off fireworks, flying a drone, a kite, and so much more. So before I get hypothermia, let's get into this and start with our outdoor activities. One of my favorite outdoor activities to do during a winter storm is basketball. Let's play. Okay, so basketball, when you're doing it in a storm, you take one dribble at a time to approach it, and then, oh, this looks bad. I think the net is actually frozen, which is a bad sign. Hopefully our ball doesn't get stuck. That brick was not because of the elements. Go for a layup. All right, we're good. Okay, and then we're gonna take it up court, pull up. All right, not bad. Let me take some shots now. So I want to see if there's any effect when taking a free throw. The wind, as you can see, is going this way, probably 30 miles per hour or so. And my hands are cold. I have no grip on the basketball, so this is gonna affect things. All right, I didn't adjust accordingly. So shooting so far is really tough. I think dribbling might be the easiest part. We won't leave these in, right? Kobe, LeBron, Jokic, Steph Curry, Shaquille O'Neal. This is extremely difficult. Game 7, NBA Finals. This shot wins it all. All right, enough of shooting. Let me actually see if I could dribble this. Maybe I could find the ground somewhere. Oh, I do, I see it. Yes. Okay, so I found a little plot for me to bounce the ball. I don't know what to do from here though. So if I get it, one dribble, now I can't move anymore, which means I have to shoot. Let's redo that. I already lost the, it's snowing so much, I already lost the area where I bounced. Maybe here? I think basketball might actually be impossible during a storm. Next activity. We just set up a bouncy castle here. Bouncy castles are typically used outside at children's birthday parties, sometimes inside. I actually recently used a bouncy castle inside and ended up breaking it. But now here we are during this blizzard, and I have the bouncy castle and I'm about to blow it up. And I'm gonna see if there's any difference if you're doing it on a nice day or during a blizzard. So we have it, it's hooked up to a generator, and I'm about to have this thing blow a bunch of air into it. It might even be too cold for the air to properly get in. I don't know how the physics work, so let's go ahead and try this. And then of course, bounce on it. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's working. No issues yet. So there's two things we're looking for here. The transfer of the freezing air. Again, it's maybe like 10 degrees outside. And then I want to see if the snow and the weight of the water penetrates it and like puts any holes in it, not allowing me to jump in it. Because it is quite heavy. I mean, look at all the snow around us. This is falling pretty quickly. Unfortunately though, I think the worst part of this is gonna be me getting on it. That's probably gonna do it. All right, and we have the bouncy castle. Yeah, this thing is much better than the other one. This thing was like $400 and it's probably gonna break within 30 seconds. All right, I guess it's time for me to just get on. All right, let me climb in. You're not supposed to have boots on this thing. Okay. Oh, this is already much more enjoyable than the other one, so I'm not putting a hole in it. So far, so good. I mean, I wouldn't recommend having your kid on this thing during the blizzard. They probably get exhausted and freezing pretty quickly because you are moving around a lot in here. I'm solo, but it's definitely slippy in here, so you probably bump into another kid and like get concussions. The ground is starting to like ice pretty quickly. I don't know if that's proper on this type of material, but I feel like I'm gonna be slipping any second. I wonder if I'll slip before this breaks. Let me get some height on this. Wow, this holds up great. Let me try this slide. All right, seamless. Let me do a little dive in. I'm already getting so much snow in my boots. Oh no. No, I think I'm stuck. I feel like the fat kid. I just broke our bouncy castle almost. Oh, I can recover, I think. Oh, I'm freezing. My knee is just in the snow. Ah. Definitely slippery. Okay, I'm gonna do a belly flop on this. I think this might break it. Oh, oh, so much snow just went in my mouth. Oh no, no, I broke it. Not a second one. This is my second bouncy castle. No, no, no. I was having so much fun. What went wrong? Oh, did I put a hole in this thing? This thing was so expensive. No, I'm gonna blame it on the ice there. I was actually genuinely having a good time. Well, this lasted longer than indoors, so honestly, I would say this is a good activity to do outside. I'm a fan of a bouncy castle during a blizzard, during any type of storm, so I encourage it. If it's thunderstorming or whatever, go outside, set up your bouncy castle, and jump around with your kids. The next outdoor activity that you probably shouldn't be doing during a storm is flying a drone. So I have a drone right here. This thing probably won't be weathering the weather quite well, so I want to see what it's like. I want to see if it gets picked up by the wind, if I lose this thing, and I want to run it through that snowman that I built right there too. I definitely think I'm going to lose this. I don't know where it's going to go, but there's no visibility right now, and it's freezing cold, so I also think that might be a factor. Let's fly this. All right, and we're off. Okay, so there's our drone going up. Oh, don't crash into the light. Wait, come back. Bro, come back. Is he getting picked up by the wind? I think our drone is getting picked up by the wind. Our drone can't come back. Wait, the wind is taking the drone for, because the distance, this is like an Amazon drone for 20 bucks. That's not even, I'm not even connected anymore. I think I disconnected. Wait, it's still going. Oh, it's done. That drone's lost. Wait, dude, I swear. The drone, it just went rogue. It got picked up by just the wind, and now the drone, I don't know where it is. I don't know. I have no idea where this drone went. That's insane. I think the range on this was maybe like 200 feet. So I'm disconnected. As you can see, the screen recording stopped as well. This thing just froze. I don't know where it is. It's lost now. That's absolutely crazy. We lost the drone within about 2 minutes or so. So that thing is long gone. We'll never know what happened to the drone on January 25th. That's lost media now. So I guess, I mean, that's a quick lesson to learn. Just don't fly a drone during a winter storm for whatever reason. I think ultimately it was the wind, clearly. It just took our drone and now the drone is gone. All right, let's do something else that may actually work, but definitely don't do that outside. One of the most popular outdoor activities that people do during the summer is tanning. They'll go to the beach, for instance, lay out on a towel and just get gold and bronze. Now, right now we're in the midst of a winter storm, but I'm still gonna see if I could properly tan. So I found a nice little bench area here, which I'm gonna put my towel down, lay out, and see if I can have the sun's rays hit me. So let me clear this little lounge chair. It's probably a bad idea. So right now it is -3 degrees outside, and I'm going to see if I can catch a tan. Put my towel down, and then let's lay out. This is what I imagine dying feels like, when you're like bleeding out in the middle of the winter, but I'm at peace. If this is how I went, I wouldn't be too upset.
A few moments later.
I think I fell asleep there a little bit, but what's it been, like 30 minutes or so? Oh, wow. All right, I think that's enough for me. I think I did catch a little bit of a tan. I mean, look at that, right? Tan has been acquired. It looks like you can be shirtless and tan and simulate a beach during a winter storm. Doesn't matter if you're getting 24 inches and -3 degrees Fahrenheit, -20 degrees Celsius, you can still get your tan on. I'm gonna regret doing this. Oh, I'm so warm. How am I supposed to get this off me? It's -5 degrees. That's like a fantasy football punishment. All right, let's see what other outdoor activities we could do. Hopefully with my shirt on. The next activity I'm gonna be doing is flying a kite. So Michael went ahead and pitched this kite right here. We have it tied to the rope. I'm gonna put it against the wind because there is a good amount of wind. That's one of the benefits during a storm, I guess. And I'm gonna see if this thing will fly. Disclaimer, I've never flown a kite before. Maybe I did when I was like 8 years old, but I don't remember. I think the biggest issue here is going to be the snow. I think it's gonna weigh down on the kite. The precipitation is probably gonna knock it down a couple notches, but let's see. Of course, right as I'm about to do this, the wind stops. So there's not a lot of wind at this very moment, but maybe in 5 minutes or so it'll pick up. But here we go. Oh, wait, it's working. Wait, go. I have to go this way. No, this way. No, go. We had it for a second though. Another attempt. Go up, no. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's see what we got. Michael was a kite champion for years. Oh, there we go, yeah. Oh, wow, see, that's why he's the kite champion. Let's see how far you could get it. Oh, look at that. He's flying. The visibility is so low, it's crazy. Whoa, that is so high. How did you get that? Guys, we are looking at a 2-time kite champion flying this in the most insane weather. I'm dying here, but that is incredibly impressive. I think he maxed it out. Here I am holding the kite now. This thing is probably like 200 feet in the air. I don't know how you got it up there in these elements. You know what, if you ever feel unsafe on a plane, just know that once you're in the air and you have all the force working against you just on all sides, that thing ain't falling. I'm doing nothing right now, and this is just like with the wind. Just look at it. All right, I'm letting it go even further. We're gonna lose this thing. I'm gonna max out the string. Let's see, try to get 300 feet. Would this go to space? Dude, look how far this is. Flying a kite during a storm might be the most OP outdoor activity I could think of, because you have so much extra wind working in your favor. This thing is like the length of half of the football field. The kite is completely unraveled now. This thing must actually be 500 feet in the air. I don't know how long this rope is, but I can barely see it. I don't know if you guys are able to see how far we got it, but during a storm, I mean, this is the best time to fly a kite. I'm half considering just dropping this and seeing what happens if you let go when it's that high in the air. You know what? I'm gonna do it. 3, 2, 1, letting go. Goodbye, kite. Wow, that thing is just flying away. Bro, that thing is gonna go in the street. I guess we have to find this thing. While we get that, I just wanna say, I definitely recommend flying a kite in a blizzard. That was maybe my favorite one yet. So all outdoor activities, it's worth getting a really long kite. Oh my gosh. Look how far this thing went. This kite was found, wow, basically another football field after the football field. That's about 600-700 feet. So that's about 1/5 of a mile or so, maybe like 1/6 of a mile. This kite went flying. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, I definitely recommend using a kite during a blizzard. That was a blast. Let's see what else we can get our hands on though. Right here, I have 2 different types of fireworks because I'll be putting off fireworks during this blizzard storm. Fireworks are typically known to be done on sidewalks during the summer, typically during the 4th of July. Right now, it's in the midst of January with this crazy storm right now. So I wonder what it looks like when fireworks go off in the winter. I don't think I've ever seen that. Now the elements are gonna affect this a bit. So water typically extinguishes fireworks. And in this case, we have a ton of snow. So I don't even know what's gonna happen as soon as like I put these off. They might be like immediately extinguished, or who knows, it could enhance it even further. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm really excited for this. Should be a fun visual. So let's go ahead and light these. We have Taco Tuesday right here. This is gonna be like our big like sizzler one. And then I have the Mega Pink Smoke Bomb. So I think we start with the small one, which is a 60-second Mega Pink Smoke Bomb by Sky Bacon. And then after this, we'll get into Taco Tuesday. 3, 2, 1. All right. I think the fuse was extinguished. The moment I did it, I think like it got hit and now it's not gonna explode. Okay, we brought in the professional here. So Michael's doing it. Oh, nice, there it is. Okay, that's kind of underwhelming, but just a bunch of pink lemonade smoke coming up. I guess it looks cool on the snow. Oh crap, that was an accident. Oh no, the poor snow is gonna just turn pink now. What are the odds I throw it and I like dent the light? All right, I think it's officially out now, especially now that all the snow got in. All right, I mean, that's the pink smoke bomb. So, I mean, if you do it in snow, don't expect too much. Basically the same thing. It's just a cool like contrast to the white snow with the pink. Otherwise though, I mean, I tried to throw it, ended up hitting the light, which was unfortunate. But overall, I guess that was kind of cool. But let's now do Taco Tuesday, which is like 10x this. Take 1, Taco Tuesday. 3, 2, 1. Hey, so there's a lot of wind, so it's just blowing all the smoke this way, but that thing's sizzling, and notably, the snow has no effect on it. So even though it's probably going in through the pores, it's not enough to offset the fires in the sizzler. Oh, it's dancing a bit now. Let's back up a little for safety. Taco Tuesday, baby. In the snow, we got the elements out here. All right, folks, there you have it. That was the finale, the spectacular for Taco Tuesday. That was actually much bigger than expected, but it didn't seem like there was any noticeable difference doing this in the summer or during a winter storm right now. Left a little bit of ash, so it's more noticeable, I guess, for the cleanup, but otherwise, fireworks in the winter, I mean, I don't recommend doing it unless you're an adult and you buy these legally, but that was pretty fun. Just to ensure that it's out, put some snow on it, bury the taco, and that's fireworks in the winter. One activity you never... One sport or activity you never see played during a blizzard is golf, and that's for a lot of reasons. Obviously, the wind is super bad and it's cold and you don't want to be outside for 18 holes, but also, if you think about it, snow is white, and what also is white? The ball. So if you drop it in, where'd it go? So I'm gonna play a quick hole right now and see how difficult golf is during a storm, particularly a blizzard. I already lost the ball. I only know where it is because of the crater. You can imagine how difficult this is gonna be. The hole that I have to hit is down there. I'm setting par at 6. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Nice. Actually, good shot to start. I'm happy with that, right? Nice. Tiger Woods, baby. I'm gonna go in blind here. I don't think I hit anything. This actually may be the emergence of a new sport. I think we're uncovering a potentially great sport here, snow golf. Oh, good approach, good approach. Look at that. I think this is my 6th shot, which means that I can actually get par on this extremely difficult level 10 course. Just have to find my ball. There it is. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, no. All right, do I have to bogey this? Not gonna lie, that may have been my favorite activity yet. It's really fun. I mean, the ball blends in as you saw. I thought that was gonna go a lot worse than it actually did. I think we just discovered a new sport. I'm like Abner Doubleday when I invented baseball. I think it's just the beginning. We're probably gonna invent a lot of new sports today, so let's move on to the next outdoor activity. 4. What better outdoor activity to do during a winter storm than a slip and slide? So I have a slip and slide right here. I think it's about 20 feet. I think the lubricant is just gonna be the snow, so I'm gonna set this up and I'm gonna go down it in this winter storm. Again, it's like 3 degrees outside right now, feels like -3. The snow is going down very quickly and heavily. I think it's like 18 to 24 inches it's on its way. So this should be fun. It should also be very cold. Let's do this. I have a nice little straightaway here. I don't think I have to inflate a slip and slide, right? It's just a tarp that you put down, I think. I haven't been on one of these in a long time, but it's the perfect day to do a slip and slide. This is the slip and slide? I thought slip and slides are supposed to be like 30 feet. So, can you do a slip and slide during a storm, specifically a winter storm? I literally just laid it down and there's already probably enough moisture on it to kind of get me gliding. So here it goes. Oh, okay. That hurt. I think I fell into a divot. I'm gonna move it onto this field over here because I'm pretty sure that was a gravel road and it kind of hurt. So I think this will be a better attempt. No bikes, no food, no gum, no smoking. It says nothing about no slip and slides. Okay, here's attempt number 2. I'm setting it up on a more forgiving surface, which is, I think, a turf field. The wind is like blowing it. It's like a blanket at the beach right now. Is this possible? All right, that might have been my furthest distance yet. I actually genuinely don't believe this is possible to do. And if you were to put any liquid down, it would just freeze immediately. I'm gonna get pelted right now in the eyes. All right, I have one final idea. This may help a little bit with my movement. I'm gonna just put a bunch of snow on it, which is basically water, and I should be gliding like a dish. All right, here we go. Okay, I just need to complete it. I just wanna get to the very end. Whoa, yeah, that was fun. I'm definitely not freezing with snow on me. I don't think a slip and slide is good to do in the winter, especially not during a winter storm. I see why these things are exclusively for the summer. All right, before I get too cold and freeze over, let's see what else we got. Now, this isn't really an outdoor activity, but I wanted to see if there was any drivers available to DoorDash me food during this winter storm. Right now, the roads are basically undrivable, but I went ahead and ordered an iced tea and an iced coffee through Dunkin'. I'm gonna see if a driver comes, and if they do, they're gonna get a fat tip. I just don't think it's possible to get a driver. And I said the delivery instructions were to deliver to me on the football field, which means they're gonna have to get out of their car, trudge through the snow, and then give it to me during this storm. Let's see if I get a driver. I doubt anybody's gonna show up. I'm just assuming my order's gonna get canceled. Okay, guys, I think somebody actually arrived. So if they actually come and meet me on the snow, then they get a nice fat tip. I am so surprised we got any driver during this. Hey.
I don't have pay food, brother.
I didn't even expect to get it delivered. Here, thank you, man.
Oh,
appreciate you coming out here.
Have a good day,
Yeah,
brother.
stay safe, man. Thanks, brother. All right. So I got my iced tea delivered to me in the middle of a blizzard. Shout out to that driver. He had no boots on. He just had his sneakers on. He's like, oh, my bad, I don't have boots on. But he still trudged through the snow and he technically delivered it to me on the football field. Shout out to that DoorDash driver. Man, now we got our iced tea. Let's see what this thing tastes like during 3-degree weather. As good as ever. All right, let's do something else. Similar to golf, another outdoor activity that you should never do during a storm, specifically a blizzard, is badminton. So badminton involves a very lightweight racket and then a shuttlecock right here. The shuttlecock is white, kind of like snow. So it's also gonna blend in with the snow, similar to the golf ball. But the difference between this and a golf ball is this is the lightest ball or any sort of cock out there, making it impossible when it has elements like this outside to play. Oh, and it's slippery. I didn't even consider that too. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to volley this for a little bit, and then I'm gonna play against Michael right here, and we're gonna see if the elements are actually against us. Yeah, this thing's gonna be tough. The goal is to get 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 10. Oh, nice. Wait, this is a lot easier than I thought. All right, well, 12 is good. This might be easier in the snow. Visibility is a little low, but outside of that, I think it's another 12. Badminton in the snow, I mean, I'm a fan of that. I think outdoor activity-wise, this might have been the easiest one out of everything we've done so far. So there's actually no issues with doing badminton out here in a blizzard. I would highly recommend, and I think, like I said, wasn't hindered whatsoever by the elements. Before we go to the next activity, I want to do a cool transition because I just thought of something, so here you go.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
One of the most popular outdoor activities is blowing bubbles. So I have a mega bubble wand right here, bubble solution, and then this little plate in which you're supposed to dip the wand into to get the bubbles on here. And I'm going to be blowing bubbles outside. I'm a little bit concerned that the bubbles are gonna freeze midair because right now I think it's like 11 degrees, feels like -2, and there's just a bunch of ice hitting it. So I don't know what this is gonna look like. I feel like I'm gonna open this up and it's gonna freeze, but let's find out. So this is the bubble solution. I'm gonna give it a little pour. I think it's just soap, so probably environmentally friendly. All right, not freezing midair. That's a good sign. Now, I've never used a bubble wand before. This has been a childhood dream. I usually have those small bubbles that you blow into, but I'm pretty sure you just fill this up with a bunch of the bubble solution, and then I believe you just dip this way. Technical difficulties. I need to get, well, are you kidding me? I think they're breaking, wait. Okay, wait. I'm gonna be instant with it, even quicker. I think the issue is that the snow is hitting the bubble, therefore popping it before it could even get up off the ground. So I think that's the biggest issue here. It's not so much anything like the cold, which I thought was gonna be the biggest issue, more so the precipitation and the snow hitting the bubble before it could form. That's disappointing. All right, I'm gonna get this though. I'm freezing, we don't have much time, Mr. Bubble. Please, I want a single bubble, that's all I want. Don't blow bubbles during a blizzard. Wow, this is so cool. This is real. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. I'm absolutely freezing, so I'm gonna take a hot shower right now. Some of these activities were good, some were bad during a storm, but with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you wanna see more content, make sure to click here, otherwise subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.